Alright guys, Kazoo71 here on Palworld. I want to show you guys one of the dungeons. If you haven't seen one of these yet, this is in the Windswept Hills. There's several of them everywhere, so it doesn't matter where they are. This is like one of the first ones I got to. I ran this thing a couple of times, but I want to show you guys what happens when you make a mistake and hit the wrong button. Because you can actually capture the boss PAL in the dungeons, unless you hit the wrong button like I'm going to show you guys. Now this is early on. I was trying to figure out how to get the Tansy gun to working, so I'm going to cut out that part where I'm just messing around with it and just show you guys the actual walkthrough, step by step. I get a little turned around in here once, but I got the path memorized now. There's like 3 dungeons I found so far. There's probably more than that, but there's 3 dungeons in here. Once you know the path of all of them, you can get through them really quick. So I'm going to try to capture one of these guys here, so I'm throwing the Tansy out there, let them weaken them a little bit. And then this little thing looks like another Pokemon. I'm not going to say which one, but if you know Pokemon, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to let the Tansy fight a little bit. As you can see in the middle, I have the special event, so I have the gun attached to the Tansy. So if I would hold the X button down on my controller, it would start firing rapidly and kill both of these things pretty quick. But I wasn't doing that because I was trying to capture it, and I didn't know how to use it at the time. So I'm going to pull that's the left bumper to pull the Tansy back. The right bumper is to throw a ball to catch a PAL. The left bumper is to throw the one you have in your hands out if you're using a controller. So, yeah, like I said, I was messing around with the controls right there. You probably couldn't even tell because I just spliced it exactly where I was. I didn't move. And, yeah, there you go. He's not shooting because there ain't nothing to shoot at. And that's why he didn't shoot, because I wasted it. And now he's just throwing his Earthbound thing and his other thing. He's got 2 attacks that he uses, so... yep. So these are the guys, the Syndicate thugs that are sometimes in the... Well, they're always in the dungeon. I've not come in a dungeon yet and not seen them. So there's several PALs in the dungeon. You can catch all the PALs. There's several Syndicate thugs. I've tried catching them. Other people catch humans. My daughter caught humans. I don't know how to catch a human, so I don't know what's going on. So supposedly you can catch them. I just don't understand. But you need to. I'm feeding myself every once in a while. I got some cookberries on me. You got to keep your health up. You got to keep your pals' health up if you're walking through these things. So you keep their food level up, and it'll keep their health up. Later on, you can get food bags and put food in your inventory where you'll auto eat. But I don't really see that thing working. I've been trying that. I've got the medium food bag right now on my playthrough, and it just don't work too well. So I don't understand. But anyway, so this is the first room. We're going to go through here. You're going to come to the center part. Now, this one, if you see this one, this is the straight. So you want to go straight, and when you go straight, there's going to be a right and left in that straight one. You're going to go to the right. You're going to cross this little water, and I'll show you guys in a minute. But right now, I just wanted to kind of play in here. I wanted to see what was in here, so I'll show you guys in just a moment what's in this other room here. And there's some daydreams in here. Now, each time you come in these dungeons, the boss is not going to be the same, so the boss PAL. I've come in here back to back, like I've run through the dungeon and gone to the boss PAL, killed it, and then came right back in again. If you come right back in again, like instantly, there's nothing in here. You need to wait just a little bit. I don't know if it's a couple of minutes or whatever, but I've tried it multiple times where I come right back in and there's nothing there's no boss PAL. There's other stuff in here, but no boss. So, and there's no chest. So if there's no boss, there's no chest to raid either. And you want those 2 chests. Now, there are 3 raidable chests in here. If you explore the whole thing, I'm only going to show you guys the 2 at the end because I'm not really looking for the other one right now. And as you can see, there is some ore in here. Sometimes there's sulfur and sometimes there's palladium. So you can harvest all there's a palladium one right there. So you can harvest these things in here. You need the palladium and the ore, as you know. Sulfur, I think you need. I just haven't got far enough yet. I'm like level 20 something on the playthrough, so I don't know what the sulfur's for yet. I have harvested some, so. But like I said, we're just checking it around. We're going to go back out the exit here, and I'm going to head to the straight one I told you about, which is where we need to go. And then we're going to go to the boss of the dungeon, which is a boss PAL, which is kind of like an alpha Pokemon if you played the new ones on Switch, where they have the big ones. Not Scarlet and Violet, but the other one. I can't remember what it was called. But the one when they first open world one, when you walked around and caught Pokemon. So you see how this has a right and a left. You're going to go right here across this little water. This is where the boss is on this one. So if you see that big circle in the middle, go straight through that and you're going to come to this one every time. I've done it in multiple different dungeons. All the dungeons are laid out the same. Like I said, I've seen 3 different layouts so far. So we're just gonna run in here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the tansy to try to weaken it down a little bit. And then sometimes the boss pal, or most of the time, they're gonna have a couple of little ones. This one's a Daydon, happens to be, or Daydream. Excuse me, Daydon. I'm playing Ark. So this Daydream is gonna have a couple of little Daydreams with it. They're gonna be fighting me. I want to try to weaken the big one down. It's only a level 10. Weaken it down enough, you should be able to catch it. You can use the blue POW balls. If you got a better one, you can use a better one and get a better chance of catching it. I don't see any little ones with it this time. That purple blast thing is pretty dangerous. Don't get hit by that. See? If it's a bigger one, it can cause a lot of problem. So I'm going to let the tansy hit it again. Break it down. Pull the tansy back. And here's what happens when you mess up. All you got to do is go right up to it. Throw the POW ball with the right bumper. And then you got yourself a big one. Or you could shoot it with the right trigger like I did. That was a dirt-der right there. I mean, all that work, and I had it perfect level. The health was down. Oops. So let me show you guys the 2 chests. That was stupid, man. That's so dumb. I can't tell you how many times I've done that so far in this game. Or actually, the worst one is I hit the right bumper and throw the ball out at nothing, and I'm just wasting balls all the time. So they're just balls laying all over the place with me throwing them everywhere. So here's the 2 chests you need to raid. They're going to give you some pretty cool stuff, and you can take a look at what you get there. Some wearable stuff, some thermals that keep you in the cold weather. There's a hot ones too, and then you got a pin that I'm wearing, so those both went on there. So, but there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please make them. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.